Hi, I'm Rabbi Danny Saxton, and thank you for joining this week's episode of 3 Minutes of Torah, Wisdom and Wonder. Parshas Akev, filled with so many blessings from on high. How do we access those blessings? There are two ways I'm going to share with you. The first one is follow the acronym of Akev. It stands for Kadesh Atzmacha B'mutar. Sanctify yourself in the realm of the permitted. A second piece of advice we learn from the Sefer Chinuch, the famous, magnificent Sefer on the mitzvahs, written 1,000 years ago. And he discusses the Sefer Chinuch, the mitzvah of V'ahavtem es hager. We are commanded by the Torah to love the ger, ki gerim hayisim be'eretz Mitzrayim, because you were gerim in Eretz Mitzrayim. The ger in this context is ger in Hebrew means a stranger, but it's referring to a stranger who's joined the Jewish people, who's converted to Judaism. So, of course, we have the mitzvah, love your fellow as yourself, and the convert's included in that. But over and above that, there's a mitzvah to love the convert as well. Because, listen to what the Sefer Mitzvah says on that. It's such a beautiful insight. He says, I'm going to read it inside, the Torah warns us, tells us, that we should have compassion upon all those that need assistance. And continues the Sefer Chinuch, if we incorporate into our lives the qualities of helping others, of seeing others that are in need of assistance, of finding somebody, of knowing that somebody new's moved into the city and they're unfamiliar with their surroundings, to embrace them and to assist them. Somebody new is in the shul, to show them where to sit, to invite them for a Shabbos meal. Somebody new has come to school, to help them around and to introduce them to people. When we have compassion on others that are in need, so then Hashem will have compassion upon us. And concludes the Sefer Chinuch, if we behave in such a way, the blessings of the heavens will rest upon our heads, will be upon us. Isn't that a beautiful expression? And such a powerful lesson for us in our lives, to be aware of those around us, to assist those in need. Listen to this amazing story I heard from Rabbi Biederman. There is an organization in America called Hashivenu. And Hashivenu is an organization that helps those that are at risk, those teenagers that are at risk. The head of the organization received a call from a prominent Rosh Yeshiva in New York who said, my son is at risk. Please will you assist? You have the expertise to do so. This man said, let me tell you something. When I was a young man, I was brought up in an area far away from Jewish centers. I had a minimal Jewish education. After my bar mitzvah, I decided I want to learn Torah. My parents sent me to a prominent yeshiva in New York, and I was very behind the other boys. On a Shabbos afternoon, I saw the Beis Midrash full with people learning. I went to one person and said, will you assist me to fill in the gaps? I'm very behind. The first person said, I learned the laws of Shabbos afternoon. I don't have time, I'm sorry. Second person said, I do Daf Yomi, and I have to catch up my Daf Yomi. The third person said, yes, sure, I will help you. And that person sat with me on Shabbos afternoon and many more Shabbos afternoons and filled in the gaps and assisted me to keep up and ensured that I would have a successful career in the Torah. He said, that person was you, and of course I'll help you with your son. And so when we help others, it comes back to us. And Hashem promises us we'll be blessed in this world and we'll be blessed in the next world. Thank you so much for listening. And please remember to like and subscribe.